Hey and welcome to the MX5 guide on Limburg Park Classic and iRacing. This track is short and sweet, so you shouldn't need that much time to learn it. If you want to boost your practice sessions, then you can practice against my ghost car. You can find all lap files on our community Discord, which is linked in the description down below, and you can find the telemetry on Garage 61, which is linked in the description as well. The first braking zone offers the only opportunity for attacks, so make sure that you check your surroundings and pick the correct line for your situation. Pick the inside line on the right edge of the track if you want to defend or attack, and stick to the outside line on the left edge of the track if you have no pressure and want to drive the fastest possible line. Use the 200 meter board on the left side as marker, turn the car slightly towards the upcoming inside curb, hit the brakes and shift down into third gear. You can hit the inside curb, but I wouldn't recommend you to fully attack it because it's quite rough and it will unsettle your car. Once you reach it, you want to transition into coasting and aim for a smooth line through the first turn. I'm using two tricks in this turn which make my life easier. Number one, when you check the bottom left, then you can see that I'm maintaining a minimal pressure on the brakes. This is not about slowing the car down. Maintaining this minimal pressure on the brakes helps me to shift the load of the car to the front, which gives me more grip on the front tires, which means that I will have an easier time to steer the car and less understeer. So whenever you feel like the car is not turning enough, then you can give the brakes a soft touch and you will immediately feel that it starts coming around. And trick number two is that I'm using a manual blip on my downshift into second gear. Just give the throttle a short, hard touch on your downshift into second gear and it will help you to keep the car stable while you are downshifting in the middle of a turn. Get back on the throttle when you lead the car towards the exit and aim for the upcoming inside curb. Once you reach it, you want to fully step on the throttle again, go flat out and accelerate onto the short straight. Stay in second gear, position the car on the center right of the track, and while there's no great marker for braking, you don't really need one, you simply want to touch the brakes shortly before the turn starts. You also don't want to be too aggressive on the brakes. You want to maintain a soft touch and be patient while you keep the car in the center of the track and wait for it to further decelerate and turn. Once the car is pointing towards the exit, you want to get back on the throttle again and aim for the upcoming inside curb. It's super important that you hit it because it's crucial for the next turn. When you hit the curb, you want to get back on the throttle again, go flat out and push the car as far as you can to the left to get a good entry into the upcoming right-hander. Push the car as close to the white line on the left as you can, and when you did everything right, then you won't need to brake for the next right-hander and you will be able to take it flat out. Drive onto the curb to hit a wide entry and carry more speed through the next turn. Lift and turn in as soon as you touch it and aim for the upcoming inside curb. Go flat out again before you reach the curb, and this curb can be quite evil. You either want to fully avoid it or fully attack it like I'm doing it right here. There's nothing in between, because if you hit it in the middle, then it will bounce your car to the left and you will have a hard time to catch it until you reach the top of the hill. Position the car on the left edge of the track, and I'm using this kink in the white line as marker for the next turn. When you reach it, you want to give the brakes a short tap to adjust your speed, lift and turn in to aim for a smooth line around the next inside curb. Get back on the throttle before you reach the curb. You don't want to fully attack this curb because it's quite rough and will send your car to the outside, so just aim for a smooth line around it. Position the car on the left edge of the track and turn in when you reach the end of the slope. You want to lift a bit while you are turning in. This not only helps you to adjust your speed, it will also give you a bit more grip on the fronts, which makes it easier to hit the turn. Enjoy the uncut cockpit lap where you can let everything sink in. That was the guide. I want to thank you for your support, wish you all the best for the next weekend. See you next time.